makes me even hate this parliamentary debate and Caldeco even more. And I feel like, okay, this is really the sign that I have to stop. La 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 la. But the next month after, which is the beginning of August, they just told me that I am choose to be delegation of Kdmi, and that is so crazy. And I go to this Kdmi with my higher teacher, which is the one who left our team just like that. Actually, this the story of last team, I think there's also a high reason behind that. And yeah, so that's what happened. I got chosen, so I became the candidate. Actually, I instantly become the um become the delegation for Academy 2025. I feel kind of like shocked, but I'm not as happy as myself would be if I'm still her at the time, because my love to parliamentary debate is not as high as I told you before. But I'm still so happy because no lie, I've been there. I've been watching a bunch of KDM videos. I know why I'm not happy if I got a chance to experience it myself, but because I have crush in this new community, that's why I feel like my happiness is not as high as before. So yeah. And then let's straightforward to the Bawas time. So at Bawaslu, because the in KPK, when you want to join a competition, it's very strict, especially when it comes to Bawaslu. Bawaslu is very highest level in debate, law debate. So when you are chosen to be the candidate, you have to really full give full of yourself to these competitions. And that's why when I decided to join boss 2, I told myself, okay, if I really want to join boss 2, I have to sacrifice academy, because I really want to learn and I'm willing to lose, even though there's 50-50 chance for me, because I'm still register myself as a candidate, and it's not, there's no sure, or there's no like promise that I will got accepted as the delegation. So, but because at the time I really have a strong will or desire to be the delegation for Bawas 2025, I feel like, okay, it's okay if I'm sacrifice my academy, because I'm not looking for the competition days only. No, I'm looking for the learning path. And I know in KPK, when you are joining a competition, especially as high as Bawaslu, you will like deadly learn so much, learning, and keep learning. And I really want that, because, and that's why I decided to, okay, I will let go of Kdmi. And I prepared a really long text to my higher teacher. I told him about I want to like leave this Kdmi, and I want to yeah, take back myself from to become the delegations. And I feel so sorry. I will give you the picture of my chat. And then I also tell my mom about this, about my decision. I also write a really long text to my mother, because I'm so scared if my decision is just like a blind decision that just subjectively, especially at the time I'm in love with this one person. Maybe it's also why I want to really join in Bawaslu, because my crush also joined Bawaslu at the time. I'm not crushing him anymore, but by the way, but yeah, at that time, okay. And after that, I just mm, after that so after that, I think after 2 days or something, after I sent the message, everyone just start chatting me. Actually, not everyone, but everyone that related to KDMI from Caldeco, they are calling me, they are chatting me, and my this higher teacher also answered my question like, no, you cannot do that, and blah, blah, blah. So long. There's so many texts he sent me about like, we will get banned. We will get banned if you just leave this competition like that. But at the time, I'm so angry because you don't even fulfill your promise that you say that we will practicing since August, but he's just saying it. He not even deliver one of them. We all not even practice even once in August, and that's why it makes me like irritated to listen to it, and I just feel like, what the heck? I don't want it. But after I read about Win might get banned if I take back myself from as the delegation, I cancel my decision to take back myself, because I feel like I'm so self-centered, and I really, where's my feelings, where are my empathy if I make people, my junior, cannot joining Kdmi just mm, because my ego. I have really big ego. I just feel like it's not fair for them, because if the impact is just my team will cannot continue, I still okay with that, because I know the consequences. I already like, I want to feel sorry so much about that. But when it comes to people after me, which is my junior, cannot also joining academy, for so how long, it's so egoist. I don't want to continue. Okay, I feel like, okay, I really have to continue. I don't know what is the reason, but I also told my higher teacher that, okay, Kak, but I want to become the delegation for Bawaslu, and that is why I I will still continue the Bawaslu, and I told him also that I will focus to Bawaslu rather than academy, because this is what I want and I love it so much. So if I got choose as delegation for Bawaslu, I will focus on that and not in academy at all. At all. I've told him that. But I still told him if he want to practice, I will try my best. I will like search for the right time to learn academy, but my I will prioritize Bawaslu very first. Yeah, and like just keep the time at the end of September, which is the announcement of the delegation for Bawaslu. And guys, I got rejected. I'm not become the delegation of Bawaslu, and at that time, I'm really sad. I'm crying so much, and the heart feeling like laugh inside of me like a week or more. It's so hard. I don't even have the energy to go to university. I feel so sad. Yeah, it's so like everything just feels so heavy. My heart just feels so heavy. And at the time, I have no other choice rather than focusing to academy. And that's what all started when I started to focus on academy again. We are spar with many campuses, and I think that I start to feel like kind of blessed because I got canceled. Actually, at the time, I not feel that blessed because I still assigned myself to another low debate competition because I feel so angry. I not become the delegation, and but at the same time, I start to feel a little feeling uh of of grateful because when practice the preparing for academy, when we are spar multiple times with different universities, I feel so happy because I don't have any burden other than academy and this other law debate. But this law debate, the host is win, so I don't really take it as a serious competitions, and I can enjoy practicing and spar with different university for preparing academy because I don't have any good obligations. And realize it or not, it just reminds me that actually I still love parliamentary debate. And yeah, we're sparring, we're practicing a few times, and it comes to the national selections, no, regional selections. We are doing it in student center, actually, because at first we don't have place. So at first, our first plan is I will stay at my higher teacher home because we don't have any other place. But because the officer from my university offer us to just use this room, and we got a room in student center, we don't have to order it before. and that is why we decided to not stay there instead of go to my higher teacher home. And at the time I also feel released because I don't really feel comfortable to stay there, especially because we are not actually not that close. He's just my teacher, and that's why I feel like it's better if I can stay at my boarding house. And that's what happened. We are competing in a regional stage, and the first day everything just go really well. And I feel kind of stressed because actually at the same day I have a target to read so many journals for preparing for my law debate, but I don't really like. I still can enjoy academy at the time, and I we won 2 rounds at the first place, and 1 round we are in second place, and it's really good actually. It's a really good run. I really love to listen again to the competition because I recording it. But this is the second day. The second day is where the bad things happen. We lost 2 times, guys, and it is not lost in the third position. We lost in the fourth position, which is the lowest rank in a chamber. We got it 2 times, and because of that, my higher teacher told me, at first we really feel like okay, we will go to national level, but because we got the fourth position 2 times, my higher teacher told me maybe we will not get to the national because he already tried to accumulate our points, and I think our point is not enough for us to go to national. And I remember that day when the day is come to an end. I feel so bad when I have to leave the room, and we just not really talk a lot different with the first day because we got the first place in the first day. We talk so much, and we just happy like okay, yeah, tomorrow, see you tomorrow, etc. But at the second day, we just like the last conversation that we had is my higher teacher told me maybe we will not pass to the national level, and I feel like oh okay, and I just said like I prepared my stuffs and I go kak aku duluan gitu, okay, and that day is just end. And I really feel like okay, I lost competition again this year. I lost Kdmi already because I also start accumulating myself accumulating our points, and I feel like okay, yeah, we're just not make to the national level. But that's when the miracle happened, guys. I I I consciously decided to not open the announcement because I know we will got rejected and I will feel sad. So I'm just enjoying my time with my teammates with my uh law debate because I feel like okay, I don't have any competition after this other than this, so I will enjoy it. Let's just enjoy it what I have. But after I tag the announcement, guys, I'm so shocked. That at first I feel like okay, I'm not passed because I don't see my university name there. But after I check again, I checked a wrong regional code. So each regional have their own code, and I just checked a wrong one. That's why our university is not there. But when I scrolled down, just for fun and something, or just for make sure if I remember correctly, I saw my university name, and I so shocked. My jaw dropped to the floor because it means we passed to the national level, and I know. I feel like so happy. I feel like so. I just it's just I just can't imagine it happen, guys, at the time because if we are using our circumtensions, we will not make it to the national level. That's why it's so like I feel so happy that my even I already sent a status for my close friend that oh I lost 11 competitions or 10 competitions this year. It's just crazy because I'm really pretty sure, and every time I'm pretty sure that I will lose the competition, usually I lose. But this time it's not. I really passed to the national level, and my higher teacher also sent me a message. Uh, ada dua ternyata kita lolos ya ke nasional, abis ini latihannya lebih giat like that, and I said okay, yeah, sure, and I feel so happy. And the next miracle start to come into my life, which is the preparation for the national level. Skip again. It's already October. I turned to 20 years old. There's my birthday, and I think it's really a big gift for my birthday this year. It's like most amazing gift that I ever received in my life, which is I got from the preparation. So like before, we just start preparing for the 2 weeks before, because before that I'm focusing to my other debate competitions, and at the same time my higher teacher not message me or get in touch with me at all. That's why we not practicing at all. But after that, the 2 weeks before Kdmi national level, we start to practicing, which is we start to sparring at something. And also we we hire a coach, actually not we, my higher teacher hire a coach, because I'm not paying anything is so pricey. But he not ask me to pay or split the bills. So I just joined to the course, but I'm not buying anything, and I'm not um poor money at all. And yeah, uh the first one is my coach is the one who won the Kdmi 2024. He also the best speaker at Kdmi 2024. He also the delegation to UDC 2023, and become the semi-finalist. And I'm his big fan. I really like, I I'm so admire him so much. When I bunch eating Kdmi last year, I really like, oh my god, he's so cool. Even though he's like not a manly man, he's more like a soft man. But I was like, oh my god, he's so cool, because especially maybe it's halo effect, especially because he won. That's why I start to feel like he's so like, oh my god gitu. And it's a really first miracle that I got. I feel I got coach with this person. The first time I can't stop smiling, and my heart just like on fire. I feel like, oh my god, he's so cool. I can imagine I can hear his voice in real life, because we are in a meeting from through join Zoom meeting, and I feel, oh my god, it's so crazy, and I'm so happy from that on. And the other miracle in this preparation, so I'm joining. We spar so many times, right, before the competitions, and one, two times. There's two sparring. That's so crazy. The first one is my my opposition or my sparring mates is from UGM, and he is one that I'm also a big fan. He's one of the delegation from Kdmi 2024. He also really cool. He also got a big best speaker, and he's just so cool. I feel like at first I'm not sure. Maybe the face is familiar, but after my higher teacher just confirmed what I thought, that yeah, he also from Kdmi 2024. I feel, oh my god, I'm competing with this person. And oh, I already know about that before, when I met him on regional level. And yeah, and at the preparation I met him. Oh, this sparring is when I'm about to regional. Okay, the first miracle, and the other one when the sparring, I'm not really expect anything at that time. But when I joined it, you know, the the judge of that practice is Kak Hafiras. Kak Hafiras is, I'm big fan of him, and especially last year when I'm binge eating KDMI, watching. I just got my heart broken, because my crush for from Caldeko just get back together with his ex. And at the time, I'm searching for a coping mechanism to feel makes me happy, and that's why I started to make this Kafiras as my crush, online crush. And it's so like silly, but it's so funny, and it's so like still interesting. So I got sparring, and Kafiras become our judge, and I feel oh my god. And I also recording, I will put it here. I feel so shocked and I feel so happy. Like, oh my god, in this process of to Kdmi, National Kdmi, and this whole Kdmi journey, I just met so many people that I really look up to, and I feel like they're just a fiction character because I don't really think I met them in real life. Even though it's not really real life because it's an online meeting, but it's still like a real person in this reality, not just someone that I'm watching through YouTube. It's so different feelings. That's a miracle. Yeah, that's the procession. I already give a miracle and skip to the day when I go to Kdmi. It's so fun actually because I think I lost discipline of myself at the time, and I just at the day when we have to go to Purwokerto, which where Academy will be will be going and will happen. I just late. I just finishing my assignment, and it makes me late to prepare myself to go to Purwokerto. I'm not preparing my stuff yet, etc. And I go to the station really close to the time when the train will leave, and it's like I think oh my god, my team surely mad at me because I'm just so late to come, even though they my higher teacher already told us to come already because train will not wait for us. And it's like it's a mess up, to be honest. And and after that, yeah, we go to Purwakarta. Alhamdulillah, I'm not late and I still can able to go to the train just 1 minute before, I think. Or the train already arrived actually when I go, but when I come into the train 1 minute later, they start to like continue the journey again. And it's crazy. We arrive at Purwokerto and it's already afternoon, and it's rainy there, but it's not rain anymore, but it's just after rain, so the road still wet, etc. And I just go I we just go to leave the station because the grab cannot pick up us in the area of station like usual station, because they will have a fight with a local driver there near the station. And that's why we arrive, we were waiting for our grab, and we go to the hotel, right? And in this hotel, it's not really a hotel. It's yeah, but I think it's hotel. I can call it hotel, even though it looks not look like a hotel at all. And we have our own rooms. There's 3 rooms for us because there's 3 people. And yeah, I go to my room, and I just feel like when I arrived in my room, and I just saw inside, oh my god, I really don't expect the room will be as good as that. And that's why I'm so happy, and I recorded the room. I will put it here too. I'm so happy because it's just more than good. Like it's more than my imagination, and it feels so comfortable there. And I'm so happy because I'm alone in that room, so I can do whatever I want. And there's also a TV inside the room, and it's connected to Wi-Fi, so I can watch anything. So from the very start, actually, me and my higher teacher, we not even think we will win. From the very start, when I arrive, we already think like, okay, maybe we will have the first and 2 days in Kdmi, and the other days we will have a free time. And that's why I also started with, okay, this TV is connected to Wi-Fi. At least I can watch Meow Out if I have nothing to do, and I want to like heal myself. I think I have something to do here. That's why I'm so happy. Yeah, that's I want to tell you that until now, actually, I will never imagine myself. But from the very first day I arrived there, because the I know not the very first day. I think the next day. Okay, the first day after we arrive, and I'm so happy, etc. I check my phone right after I clean up my stuff and put them at the place where I want them to. I check my phone, and in my group with my higher teacher and this N1, which is my friends too. My higher teacher asked us, "What do you guys want to do after this? Do you want to like sleep or do you want to eat?" And we just decided, okay, let's eat together for our dinner. I just don't expect we will like spend together time together, because I just feel like, okay, we're not that close, so I would just order my dinner itself. But we are end up going to dinner together, and I'm so happy. At the first day we arrive, we go to the near I don't think it's restaurant, so it's like they are selling a chicken and a duck, something like that. It's so tasty, and they have a rice and nasi uduk version. It's so nice, and yeah, we eat there. And my higher teacher friends also come. They are just stuck with each other. The two of them also delegation for Kdmi, so we are all preparing for Kdmi. And yeah, we talk and we just eat, and after that we just go back to our hotel. And the next day, actually, I already nervous, but I just know that I just only know after that dinner, I just know that, oh, Monday we are not competing yet. It's just like opening ceremony, and I feel such a big relief inside of me. Oh my god! I thought I will compete tomorrow because I'm not ready yet. I just arrived, and my head still like filled with so many things, any like, other things. And I also think like, okay, because the elementary session it will be 2 days, so at least I have something to do until Wednesday, because Monday opening ceremony, Thursday the first day, Tuesday the first day of the uh, pa- el- elementary, not elementary, uh elementary, well, what is that, whatever is that, the first elimination phase. There's 2 days, Wednesday and Tuesday. So I think like, okay, at least I'm not that have so much free times here. I still have something to do, which is debate, until Wednesday at least, because whatever you want or not, you will still have to compete until Wednesday. It's worth it in my head. So yeah, in the open ceremony we go there, and I record so much. I remember I feel so happy, and because I feel like, oh my god, I can finally see something like this. And this is the first time I see with my own eyes something like a big competition like this, especially the competition I always wanted to attend. And I feel like I'm so happy, I really enjoying that day. I look around, I see so many universities, so many different alma mater. They're using different. It's like so colorful. I'm so happy to see them, and also because in this competition, the NUDC, which is the English debate, and the Academy got mixed in the same place. So there's so many people that talk in English too, and it's really really happy. Like I've never experienced something like that before. Maybe because in UIN there's no many people that talk in English, but when I found someone that talk in English, with the same age as me, I feel so happy. And I feel like, oh my god, it's so worthy to be here, and I'm so grateful to be here. And at the time, actually, I don't really think about Boslo anymore, because I start to like let go of it. I don't really feel sad, and I really enjoying my time there. Opening ceremony, I got a really good snack. The bread is so good. I met a really nice LO, which is Kak Nisa, and I'm also happy to meet her. And the opening ceremony is so fun. We saw our face got show in the very big in focus, a very big wall in the front near the main podium. Every candidate and delegation got shown in that videos, in that in focus. And when there's our part, I'm recording it, and I'm so happy to see our face there. It's like Oh, I'm so proud to be the delegation from my university, even though no one in my university see Kdmi and know Kdmi and know how prestige and how cool is that. But I'm so grateful to be delegation from my university. And yeah, the first day we at night we go to SS. We not strike go back to our hotel, but we eat to SS first because we say that let's just celebrate because to as a opening ceremony in our team. So the three of us go to SS and we just eat. We just like yeah, we celebrate as the opening because as I told you again, we never imagine that we will win this competition. So before we got a bad feeling, maybe because we lost or something, it's better to celebrate it first because at least we we are we are we are made it this far until national level. It's already like a blessing. So that's why we go to celebrate it as an opening ceremony. And yeah, that night passed. I'm so feel so happy. And the next day, which is the first day of my debate, the very morning. So I have a really New Year routine there. When I in Kdmi, I always at 5 past 30 minutes a.m. I will go outside and I will buy breakfast for myself. And I always buy. This is one food that I will buy for sure. There's a gabin, but inside it it's ubi ungu, and it feels so tasty. Actually, I don't really like it before this Kdmi because but in Kdmi the warung don't have any other food that really interested me. So this gabin ubi ungu is really like my savior and my helper, and I feel so happy when I can eat it, and I'm so happy every time I eat my breakfast and I walk in nature, which is my hotel surrounded by nature, and I feel so happy to feel the fresh air, and while I'm back my breakfast while listening to Economy Explained podcast, and yeah, that's what I always do in the morning this whole week of academy. Continue to the first day of my Tuesday, my first day of competition. So the first day, I'm using a batik, and at that day, I feel so nervous. That's for sure. But before I go, I also make a TikTok first. I'm using the Usik song. That song actually talk about how grateful, how kind God is towards me because the near my time to the competition, the more I feel the grateful inside of me because how can I be here as academic competition because my my last year version will never imagine this at all. I'm not even imagine myself doing academy. I just love to say that I want to go to academy, but I never think about it so serious because I don't really see myself able to do so, and that's why I feel so blessed at the that first day at the Tuesday, and I made that TikTok video. Yeah, past we go to the um, to the place to the university to Unsut. We go to Unsut and we go to the administrative building if I remember it correctly, where there's the meeting point of everyone. So every debaters stay there and arrive there. There's so many people, we have to register ourselves and our LO waiting for us there, and from there we go to the main building of KDMI main building. So KDMI and UDC have a different main building, and yeah, we just got directed by our LO Kanisa. But before that, I asked my higher teacher and my N1 to take a picture together. Actually, my higher teacher don't really want to take picture, but I thought like, oh my god, please, because I know in my life I joined Kdmi, but I'm not taking picture here. It's better I forgot about my embarrassed feeling and my shy side. I don't care. I look like I don't have embarrassed. I just want to take picture. So we took a picture, and and after that we go to the main building of Kdmi, but we got separated with our N1 first because his building for the N1 is different with the debaters, and the N1 the building for N1 is nearer compared to ours. So we got separated for our N1 with our N1 first, and after that we continue our walk to the main building of Kdmi, and we just go there. And there is just like an opening, a little opening from the attic group. They're telling us about what we can and should and do and don't from the attic, like usual in debate. And at the time I was really focusing to try to read the book that we already printed out about the debate matter to distract myself from my nervousness, because I'm so nervous. I'm so inside, my anxiety is rising. It's crazy. And after that, yeah, I just waiting with. I'm so nervous. I'm so like, yeah, but I'm so excited too because oh my god, how academy will look like. And after that, we got the first motion already released, and it's something that actually it's talk about actor motions about the parents that will give most of their harta to society to it's like a philanthropy. And actually, it's not motion that I don't know at all, but at the same time, I don't really know how should like the strategic way. But at the time, I just give my opinion, and actually, it's not a really good run for us. But for me, actually, I don't really blank, and I can make the argument. I proud of myself already, but our point at that round is so low because we don't really correlate the motion to the bigger aspect and the more most urgent topic there. So yeah, but we don't lose that much. We got the third position, and it's still like eh third or second. I think second position because the other bench is not able to like describe it too. They don't bring the the ideal perspective or ideal strategies for this motion. So we are lucky enough we got the second positions. And after that we go to the next round, and at the next round it's a good one because I'm so happy when I saw the motion because it talked about uh, kota kosong, which is I just got a discussion on Wednesday on KPK about that too. And I still remember it correctly, and I'm so happy when I saw that. And I feel like I'm so like I believe in myself so much when I saw these motions. And but also at this motion I just got a really not expect condition, which is I got my period, guys. Like I not even bring my yeah, everything the stuff that I needed, and and it's already like got into my clothes. It's like bleeding, and I feel like, oh my god, this is so bad, and etc. I told my LO, thank God my LO is a girl, so it's much easier for me to tell her about that. And she helped me. She helping me. We just like we're panicking. So there's two panic here. I panic for the debate, but at the same time I panic for covering myself because my clothes is not proper already because there's like yeah, it's not clean anymore, and I just feel like I'm scared that people will smell something bad. And that's what happened. It's so fun actually. We are looking for the matas, we are looking for like something etc to go to the toilet to wash it etc. But yeah, there's a second motions, and everything goes well actually because I think the topic is I'm familiar with. And when I heard from the other team that they are really just like ngawang-ngawang, about the concept of kota kosong, I can hit them. And especially because we become the closing government, and I really happy for that because I can say whatever I want, and I can like rebuttal whatever they said, and just explain about this kata kosong again. It makes me very happy, and I also can give so many examples, especially because it's related to my major. I love it so much when that motion is appears. And after that, that we finished that round, and I think we got the first. Not the first. The first, I think the first, yeah, we got the first place. And after we got the first place at at the third round, we got motion again, and then this motion is talk about jokes. So we are like regretting jokes in a group when we are in a group, but I'm become the closing opposition. At first, I really don't know how should I bring this motion to, but because my higher teacher told me that jokes is not just about your personal conditions, but it's also about the social and political conditions. And after I heard that, like, thing, my brain just start to like can connect things, because if you are talking not just about individual problems, but if you are talking about social and political problems, I know the ideas, I know what happened, I know what kind of jokes is that. I have an example in my head, and after that, like, I just preparing my own uh, thinking concept. So it might help me to rebuttals, because as closing I become a whip. And really, I really like satisfied with the result, because when I speak, I just can bring the example that I'm really proud of, which is I talk about the jokes that Gen Z bring when Iran and America and Israel hit each other, and everyone just talk about the World War III in a jokes way. And I think it's really strong evidence that I can bring, and I feel so proud of myself that I remember I can correlate it to that way. And yeah, I'm so happy that day. And just like the regional level, the first day just going so smoothly, and I'm thankful to God. And we go back, we end up that day, and we eat together again that night. I think it's become our routine to eat dinner together at the same place. We just eat it there, and yeah, go to the second day. The second day, which is Wednesday, I'm using what is the I think I'm using the white the white shirt with a line. You will know it. I will put the picture. I use it, and that day I feel happy, but I'm so nervous. I'm still nervous because we are not safe yet. There's still three match, and based from my regional level, there's really high chance for us in these three match we can lose and we not continue to the next path, and that's why I'm scared about. And yeah, after that day I started, we met the two universities that I really scared of, which is UGM and Hasanuddin. So these two universities from last Kdmi 2024, they're just the top. They're just like, yeah, one of the top universities in last competitions. That makes me give me an hell effect, and I'm got scared too early before I don't even do anything. And but at the same time, I'm so happy because I can see the person that I really admire in real life. I go, oh my god, I saw him in a person. I feel like, oh my god, I just hope that he doesn't notice the weird act that I did, because I just scared that I look too obsessed with him, because I'm like, oh my god, I just feel like I met a fiction character in real life. That's why I feel like, oh my god, I just can't really control my the way I act. I think, and also my expression. And we got the opening government. I feel like I lost all of my soul. I really don't know. And I got with like didikte untuk all of my script. I don't know why, but every time we become the opening, my script will be detached. And yeah, after that, I just go and the motion something that I don't know at all. It's about bank. It's about LPSE, which is the assurance, about the assurance stuff. I don't get it at all. Like I don't know the correlation. Okay, if the concept I know about the concept, but I don't know like the pros and cons about these things, etc. And the comparison and the example. I don't know at all, and I feel so blank at the time. I feel like oh my god, and add the fact that I got this halo effect, it makes the situation even worse. But I think at the end I still able to explain the argumentation and speech good enough. I think at least I'm not like stop in the middle or something, but I still feel like I'm not hit the really main important point. I still like still ngawang-ngawang, but at least I did it. I passed it. And yeah, the result of that competition, thankfully, thank God, we got the third position. Okay, it's not a good one, but at least because I thought we will got the fourth again, like just like in the regional. Because in the regional, the the same match, which is the fourth match, we met UGM and we got the fourth uh, position. But at this time, we got third, and I think I feel so relieved at the time, and I feel so grateful. And yeah, I feel so bad for my higher teacher because I don't perform good enough. But yeah, we go on, etc. And here they are a fifth round, and at the round, the motion is something that I knew, but we then again become the opening. Eh, is the motion that I knew or not? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. I think the motion is I forgot. Yeah, which the motion that we got. I think the motion is I know. I knew the motion. It's about renewable energy. Yeah, it's about renewable energy. And but I made a really big mistake, guys. At that time, I forgot to bring the likelihood, and because I just feel like the likelihood is not rational. Because at first I thought the government not have the capability, which is the money, but in likelihood we thought the government have the money, and I but in my dumbest logic, I just think okay, it's better not to mention it at all, and it makes my higher teacher very mad. And when we are waiting for the result, we really not talk to each other, and he looks so angry at me, and I'm so scared. I'm just like a little kid. Even my LO asking me like, "What happened? Are you okay?" Because my face just like got so changed so much because I'm so scared. I feel so bad also. But it turns out that our team is not lost. We still got the second position, and my higher teacher told me that we are lucky enough because the judges not realized that we forgot to bring the likelihood, and maybe because my higher teacher also give interruption and thought that I have already told about the likelihood. So maybe the judges accept that and not realize about the fact that I don't bring about the likelihood in the first place. And yeah, we not our relation not that worse, not getting worse, we like getting better. And after that, the last round, which is the sixth round, I think it's rainy, and I kind of forgot about the motion. I think the motion is talk about, wait, I kind of forget about the motion. The last motion in the elimination round is, what is that? Yeah, I'm not sure. After we talk about, I think it's about not feminist, not feminist. Feminist is always the. I forgot what is the motion. I think the motion is something that I don't really know. And oh, I remember. It's about the ban. We will ban the development of industry. What is that? Like the market, the cafes in in wisata, wilayah wisata like Jogja, etc. And I got the opening again. And I told you guys, every time I become the opening, I feel so useless because I got aku didikte ininya skripnya, and I feel so like useless at that time. But I feel like my speech is good because I know the concept. I know where we should bring it. At least after my higher teacher told me where our direction should be, but because I get the concept and I can imagine it in a real life, so it I feel much easier to explain about that and to speech about that. And especially it's already our 2 day, our second day. It makes me get used to debate. I Because we debate, it makes me used to debate. And the way I speak is getting like lebih lancar gitu. And yeah, we passed that day. I think we got the first position at that day, and that's why we feel so happy. And we go to the main room again, where NUDC and Kdmi go along together, where the opening ceremony happened. We go to that building again, where they will announce 32 teams that will go to the quarterfinals. And I feel so nervous, guys, because we lost two times to the third place. And I feel like because there's just 32 seats that able for us to get for all of us. I just feel like okay, we will not get it because back are affected to the time when we are in regional selections. We just lost two times. Other than that, we got a higher result, and we already got a two list position in our region. Just imagine if I lost again this time two times, even though it's in three place, but it's still a loss. And compared to regional, when the teams still so many, it's just like 100 team. And I'm not sure we will pass it, but after waiting with nervous, etc., we pass it, guys. And it's not just pass; it's really good because we got the seventh position. Seventh position. It's really like a high level. It's high rank because 22, 32. We got the seven, and we near with the UGM, with the Undip, with the Bangka Belitung, with the Hasanuddin, etc. I feel so happy and I feel so blessed, and I feel like Allah thank you. At least I can debate longer because I really enjoy debate. I really want to debate as long as I can. So my prayer at that time is not I want to win, but I just pray that Allah makes me debate as long as I can, like as long as I can. Like I really want to debate again and again and again. And yeah, after that, go to the next day. So next day, I'm using a pink shirt, and as usual, I will buy a breakfast first, etc., etc. And I also make a TikTok because I'm so happy, etc. And then after that, I we go again to the main room for Kdmi as usual. And at first, when we are still walking, I thought that I told my higher teacher how many times we will got the match for eliminations, because I thought it's like, for example, for quarterfinals there were like two rounds, and for semifinals there will be two rounds, for example, yeah. But my teacher laughed at me and he told me that, hey, no, there's just one. For example, like quarterfinal got eliminated, and then semifinal eliminated, and then not quarterfinal, octofinal elimination, quarterfinal elimination, and semifinal elimination. So there's no like something that that's not like a certain something that's certain like before. So if we lost in one stage, we'll not able to continue. Like it's like a, yeah, we can't continue again if we lost in one stage. If we got to the third or fourth position in that chamber, I feel so nervous. I just know about it, like, oh my god, really? I thought we will like have to go round at least in octo final, but it turns out not. I'm so nervous at that time. But yeah, we start that day, and the first motion, what is that? I think the first motion is already something I like. The first motion in octo final is talking about. Wait, I can't remember. I really can't remember. What is that? Yeah. I can't remember, guys. I can't remember. Oh, wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. It's about uh it's about school, the changing student exchange program. So the government team, they will support this changes program, and the opposition don't want to. At first I really like, oh, we are become opening opposition, so I have to speak first. And I feel like, okay, I'm done. I don't know how to bring how this, how to, yeah, the direction of this motion. But alhamdulillah Rabbil alamin, my higher teacher really clear about our path, and he just the dictate me my script, and I understand the way we talk, and it's something I also interested. He makes the direction to something that I really interested in, which is international relations. There's Asia, there's global south, there's like Pacific, China sea south area. We talk about that we talk about, yeah, it's not just about the program, this is the priorities of the program. And we think the priorities to be able to develop the global south is by exchanging between the developing countries. And that's our program, main program. It's not because it's not mean it doesn't mean that we will abandon the educational exchange, but we just not make it as the main. And I feel like, oh my god, it's so good, and I understand how to explain it. And I think my speech is also good. I think I feel satisfied with my own speech. I think in that whole day, all of the round, I feel so satisfied with my own speech. And yeah, so we end up, and I forget. I think we got the first position or second positions. I think first we got the first positions, and after that we go to quarterfinal. Yeah, when the information, like we are waiting for the team that go to quarterfinal. Actually, I'm not sure we'll go to the quarterfinal, but yeah, but so the whole day I never expected I will go to the next stage, because I just feel like every time I hope my hope is higher, it just usually go to the other way, and that's why I don't want to hope really much. And but after that, I go to the competitions, and it just I the the next round is about something that I know. We go to the next round, and I'm thankful for that. And after that, we 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 got a motion that I really know. So it's assumption motions, and it talk about we shouldn't get a mimpi of leluhur and something like that. And I know how it's we make the direction to that motion about generational trauma. And I really love about that, because I can bring example from Iceland, from Afghanistan, etc. And I just know about it so much, and it makes me really happy. And I just really know, and we become the closing government, and our speak at that time is really good. I'm really satisfied with our speak. I think from all the round that we are going to, this round is really like the really good one. And yeah, we end up that octo it's quarter final, but then again we don't expect to go to the next round. Even in my record, so I record when I'm waiting for the result. And that record, I heard that we are talking about like this. My higher teacher tell me that whatever the result, we will whatever the result, yeah, whatever the result, they will be like, oh, after the announcement. So the announcement, we go to the next stage, and we so grateful for that. Like we are so happy. And after that, my teacher told me, whatever the result, we will at least we will do debate one more time for this day, which is in that day there's the last round in that day, whatever the result. And yeah, I thought like I joking to him like, why just one more time? It should be two times with grand final. I really like it. I just take it as joke because I really don't think we can make it to the grand final because our competitions, our competitor is already like a really different level. Even though UGM and Hasanuddin already got eliminated. Yeah, and we go to semifinals, and in this motion of semifinals, this is what something messed up, guys. I just don't know that motion at all. Like the motion is something that I don't understand at all. It's about ratification of the story of the girls from the history that used to have a bad fact about them, but as a feminist, we want to make it as our main project, and I really don't know how to bring it on the direction, etc. And even until we go to the room, I still don't know where to bring this debate to. But in the middle of the debate, my higher teacher tell me about the direction. So there's a concept which is cultural change and structural change, and we our approach will focus to structure. And this is where I understand like, oh, I got it now, because the concept is already, I got teach about this concept so many times, so at least I know where to bring, even though I still don't really not sure about should I bring it to this way or this way, but I able to make a rebuttal and the response for mine for the other bands, and I'm kind of pretty sure about that. But okay, the past time by, etc., I'm still not as sure as the motion that I got before these two past round that I already into. And at this time, okay, I go and I start to speech, but in the middle of the speech, when I want to check the time, how long I've already speak. I just realized that the time is doesn't work because it's just not. I don't know why it just got reset, and there's no time there. That there's no timer there that counting my speech. So I don't know how long I've been speaking at the day. And I'm so shocked at the time. I'm like, oh my god, what should I do? But in a way, I'm asking the panitia or someone else to 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 like replace my timer or something, because it just makes me lose my concentration. So I decided to keep speaking. I keep speaking. I just make my speed in speaking even faster because I know how long time already passed, and I don't really know the symbol like two plus and something, because I don't really give uh uh I don't really give attention to the explanation when the when the panitia told us about the words of the applause. Like applause shows you like you have 2 minutes left, something like that. I don't really know understand about that. So I speak, and I it makes me really nervous and not focused, because am scared. I still have a really small time left, but I because I don't can't see it. I'm scared I don't able to go to the point that I have to, for example, to the other bands, to the same bands like above us, the opening opposition. And yeah, I just I just keep speaking with that not sure thing. And after that, um my speak end when there's someone that tell me I have to stop. At the time, I'm not finished to compare my team to the opposition, opening opposition. But I'm so grateful because at least I made it to the opening opposition, because at least the our rival, which is government bench, already I got rebuttal, and I think it's good enough already. But after I go back, both of us, because me personally, I'm not sure about my recommendation at first, and the second, I'm not sure about the timer. I feel like I messed up so much because the timer is gone. I'm not focused. At the same time, my higher teacher is also not really satisfied because he just not bring the rebuttal paper that he already prepared, and it makes him think that he just yapping with no direction back then. So both of us in not sure mode, and we are not in a good mood at the time, and we just go out from that room, which is into a hot room, which is there's so many people watching us, and it's also recorded to the YouTube. And after that, we go back to the main room. In the way back, I feel like so sad, and I'm just like, I want to keep quiet. I don't really want to talk because I feel kind of sad at the time. Yeah, we got to the main room, and after that, we are waiting for the result. Which team will go to grand final? I'm so ready if I don't get choose, because I just lost every hope. Like I'm so, it's not because I feel like we are that bad in semifinal, but it's just like you are just feel so weak at that kind of moment, guys, when you are waiting for the result. Especially it's really near to the final one. I just feel like I'm so like powerless, and I can't do anything. And we are waiting for that, and when the I just talk when we are waiting for the result, and finally they told the first finalist, which is Bangka Belitung. I feel like, yeah, good for them. I feel like, okay, if Bangka Belitung pass, so surely it will be from Undip, because from the very first they also always get a win and have the higher point than us. But the second one they call our team, our university, and I feel like my heart dropped to the floor, and I feel like, really, we go to grand final? Because if it's grand final, whatever the result in the grand final, we will still win, at least at the fourth place. And that means like, oh my god, it's win already, and it makes me really happy. And our team is like, oh my god, it's oh my god, and we're so happy. We are just like screaming and like hugging. Actually, I'm hugging with my LO because she is a girl, and yeah, we are so happy at the time. And at night, for celebrating, while waiting for our gap, we have a real lovely conversation. We jokes with each other. We just like talk about like, yeah, we just have a jokes and like getting happy, because yeah, who is not happy if go to grand final to the competition like Kdmi? I'm not even imagine to pass the regional level. That's why like so happy. Kak Kesar told our coach, Kak Arya, and yeah, it's the I don't know. The feelings can be replaced actually. And go to the night. At the night, we celebrated again. I thought like, I know we were not celebrating it because whatever the result tomorrow, we still have to celebrate. And we go to SS again. We eat there, and like, who can imagine that we will celebrate it in the second time? Because I thought we will just celebrate in the opening, because other day we will feel sad because we lost. Even my higher teacher thought like, yeah, there will be so many days like he will stay at his room because he's depressed because he lost. But that's not happen. We go to grand final, and so a miraculous way. It's really a miraculous way, guys. And the second day, the last day, my feeling is so messed up. Like we start at noon, so afternoon. So from the morning to the after the afternoon, I have nothing to do. So I have to finish some assignments that I have in university, and also I have to finish my script for my law debate. And I'm still so happy, and at the same time, I feel so like this feeling is messed up, because I know whatever the result, whatever happened, and whatever my performance, Kdmi will end soon enough, whatever is that. And I have no other choice. I can't turn back time. I can rewind time. I can't do anything about that but just enjoying the last day. But actually at first I don't really realize that I feel so sad because Kdmi will end. I At first I just feel like I'm nervous because I'm about to go to the grand final. And when I arrive and I just experience that, I just realized that actually the reason why I am so sad. Oh, I'm not realized yet. So I not realized that feeling until our grand final session, and at that time the motion is something that I'm not familiar with. Then again, and we just got the closing, and at the time my brain just stopped braining. I really can't reboot to anything. My paper is kind of blank, and my head is also blank. And at the time I just bring a fatal example where I bring about PKI. It's something that's really taboo in my country, and I shouldn't bring that, especially because there's many executive from government, and they just don't like if we are recall about that thing, especially it's banned in my country. So I bring that examples, and after that our live video got banned, got taken down. I feel so sad after that. I feel like I'm the reason, or if my teammate lost, I'm the reason there because I bring about PKI. I shouldn't bring it in first place. And but after a while, well, I'm waiting for the result because the gap from our competition to the result is like 4 hours and more. And I feel like actually after the competition, after the final grand final, our mood is not that bad. Actually, we laugh, we like joking about the example why do I bring PKI, etc. Because we just think like our speech is good actually. We just don't really sure about the the PKI things and everything, that the dark side of Indonesia story. And after that, I just waiting, and I feel sadder and sadder. And after that, I just try to reflect. I'm asking myself why actually I feel so sad. And at the time, I just knew that, oh, the real reason why I'm feels really really sad is not because I lost these competitions. Not I am scared to lose, but I just realized I'm scared because I'm sad because this academy will end, and that grand final is the really last match in academy that I will experience and I will attend. And I feel so sad. I feel like so empathy inside of me after that last match because I will not able to experience this again, and my brain just start recalling all the rounds the past days, and it makes me feel so emotional because I can't hold back anymore. I just go to toilet and I start to like kind of cry at the place because I feel like I realized I will miss KDM so much at that time. I really realized that, and it makes my heart this really hurts, and I try enjoy it to the last moment, but the fact that I can't go to the next round, there's no next round, there's no next round. I don't have any next round after that, and I realized that there's no next round, and it's just sad. I feel like, and even I will not become a teammate anymore with my higher teacher. He will not even in university anymore. We will not this every routine like eat to eat dinner together, the three of us, hot joking while go to the unsut, etc. It will disappear, and I just feel like I'm not ready for that. I just enjoying to meet debaters that I also love parliamentary debate the way I love it, because in Win there's no many people that understand how beautiful parliamentary debate is, and it just makes me feel like seen, even though I'm not talk to many people. I'm just quiet and just sit there and just watch everyone talking to each other. But I feel sorry, feels very full and happy and grateful. And yeah, we're waiting for the result. And the result, the first thing that got announced is our best speaker. And in that best speaker, I got the ninth place on the novice category. And that is what I want to tell you guys. I think the result why the my last competition with these two teachers of mine, or the higher teacher of me, just there's the destiny that I have to write, and why he has to left us just like that. Because maybe if you won that competition, I will not able to be candidate as a novice in novice category, because I want such a competition like that two times. Because the maximum for you to be able to win competition, open competition, it's just once. Other than that, it's just like a proof that you actually not a novice anymore. I think that's the reason why. And Allah just want me to experience become the best speaker in Kdmi. And yeah, I got the perak medal for that. And I feel so happy. Like I got this, and I'm so happy. I can't stop smiling, and I'm so proud that I got, and I'm so grateful for this. And after that, we are just waiting for the next announcement. And my higher teacher got the 15th place. Actually, I feel kinda sad, bad for him, because I thought he will get a gold medal, but yeah, he just got fifth place. But after this academy, I just checked, and I know the reason is because our first round is just very low. Our point is just really bad at the first round. That's why he got the 15th place. But I'm still grateful. At least he got something, because if not, he not become the best picker. Well, I get it. I will feel like bad for him. And after that, um we go to the announcement for the winner. And actually, I already thought like, I feel thankful already if we not get banned from this competition. Because 2 years before, there's a team in grand final that got banned because swearing. Yeah, I just scared that we will not get called or something like that. But yeah, we still got called, and I'm so grateful. But the result, we got the fourth place. Actually, for me, whatever the result, it's like such amazing things for me. Actually, like, I don't care about the result. The fact that I go to the grand final is already like my dream come true. And yeah, it's like what I'm looking for anymore. But I just feel bad, not because I got the fourth place. It's more about I feel bad for my teammates, which is my higher teacher, because I know he wants something higher, not just fourth place. And yeah, that's why that night we ended not really good, because he is in a bad mood after that. But I'm really happy. I took a picture. I'm watching other people. I look around. I'm enjoying the last second, every second there, because I knew like I will not be here anymore. There's no guarantee that I will be here next year, and I'm also not planning to do it again. And also we took picture there, and yeah, even though he's in bad mood, at least we can call him. And I still keep some paper here. It's from look, it's from my higher teacher. This is from Fasoi final. This from semi-final. And oh, this is not semi-final. This is from octo final. Where is the grand final? I forgot it. So this is, yeah, this quarter final, guys. As you can see, quarter final. This is from grand final. This from grand final. Fixie Sastra. I even read about Shakespeare after the academy, because I really don't know about him. Like, see, actually, it's not that bad, because you can still doing it. Like, oh my god, I am enjoying the last round that we have. This is the opening line that I use. Look at this. Yeah. Yeah, we end up the day and I'm just spending my time outside of the hotel. I'm editing the videos and the pictures that I want to post, and I post to Instagram that night right after because I write so much. That's why guys, I also kind of regret that I not make video right after the day because the feeling will be so different. I will be so more emotional than this, and but yeah, that's what happened, and I'm so grateful. And the next day we go to Churuk, we have fun, we talk, like have a light talk about something, and we go back, and uh, my higher teacher and their and his family also give me a drive to my boarding house because it's kind of pricey to book a grab because it's raining and it's the price is getting higher. And yeah, I go back and we have a lovely conversation in the car while going to my boarding house. I was so happy, and I remember like the week, like 2 week after academy, my life just like so messed up because the emptiness that I got after that is just like hit so hard. I just don't know how to handle it, and it's so crazy. I just want to read everything about that related to my emotion in Kdmi. I listen again, I watch again, and so many things that can bring me the sensation of Kdmi again. And that's it. That's what happened. I feel so, and I feel kind of sad when people don't really understand how amazing Kdmi is. And maybe I will talk about it in this video because it's already so long. So yeah, everyone does not really appreciate academy as much as I appreciate it, but I don't really care. I really love academy, but the fact I'm not talking about I want to be celebrated or something. It's more like why something that I love, someone other people don't love it as much as I love. That makes me kind of sad because academy deserves to be really spotlight, have a really like real like in everyone eyes, but I just realized I can't force anyone, and I will talk about this in a separate videos because it's almost 2 hours I think. And yeah, that's what happened. And the last day that still related to academy is when I go give the real piala to my higher teacher. So this is a duplicate one. The real one I give it to my higher teacher because I think it's his last debate competitions, and I just want him to keep the real one because yeah, because he deserves it, because I think at least I want him to have the best one. And I think it's 3 weeks after academy, and when actually I've asked him a few times about this. I want to give the piala. I want to give the piala, and he just don't give a proper answer. So I think like maybe he don't want it. But after 3 weeks, I asked again about that. I'm not asking about want to give piala. I'm more talk about do you go to the class this class tomorrow, and he say yes. And yeah, I just told that okay, I will give you the piala tomorrow. And this last day, something that related to academy happened to my life. I give the piala to my higher teacher. I feel so happy because after a month, almost a month, we don't meet each other, and actually, I feel comfortable already in academy with my higher teacher and my LO Kanisa. We just like three person that I don't know, really cute. Like we just go together, like preparing motion, writing motion, and angry have a mood swing because something turns out not the way we want. But I still like I feel get used to them. And the fact that I can't meet them at all, Kanisa and my higher teacher, it makes me really blue. My life is so blue after that. even though I can with my N1 because we revive political game, but we are not. I'm not spending so much time with N1 because we just in different field. The people that I actually miss is my LO and my higher teacher, and yeah, I give him the piala, and I feel so happy and nervous actually, but we keep sharing in jokes, and that's why I feel comfortable because he loves to jokes at me. Even in the competition, we love like we oftentimes just joking about like so random stuff, and I'm so happy about that. Like when he jokes again when I give the piala, it just brings me the sensation of Kdmi again, and it kind of heal my heart and my soul. And yeah, I watching my higher teacher go at the end of the at the door. Actually, I really want to like beside like accompany until the end of the door, but I have this ego of me, so I just like following from the behind. I'm just watching disappear of my higher teacher Lewat, and then yeah, academy is done. I think it's officially I can write the end of that paper in my life, and for the next year I think I still will register myself for an UDC, but I'm still not sure about that. But maybe, but not academy. I swear to God, I will not. I will not. I will not. Like, I will. I want to make this happy ending forever. That I don't want to change the friends I have already. Academy. I just want to keep it like this with my teammates. That I don't want to change the teammate. I don't want to change the LO. I don't want to change the place. I don't want to change everything. But academy, like, let it be the same memories forever in my head. Let me repeat it myself, even though the feeling is not as strong as it used to at the first time. But whatever is that, I think it's still like an amazing journey for me, and I'm still so happy for that. I never. Oh yeah, something that I forgot to tell you that since the second day, which is Monday, I know about how to use the hot water on my hotel, and every time I take I take a shower with hot water, the mirror will cover up with the with the apa tuh namanya, with the not embun, something like that. I forgot the uap, and I can write something on the mirror, and I always write this the we win the first winner on KDMI 2025. I always write that every time I take a shower, and I just can't believe even until the day when grand final day, I just can't believe that I can write that wish because I still get a chance to win the first competition, the first place. And I think whatever the result, even though we just got to the fourth place, it's just first. It's always first in my heart, and it's always winning. And I just it. What makes me so thankful about KDME is that it makes me realize that actually I still love parliamentary debate, and I want to continue in parliamentary debate, and I want to make KPK and law debate as just as a fuel in order for me to get better in parliamentary debate because it's where my soul got filled. It's where the warm moment that I experienced in the past with the people that I love. Now they're focusing in their own path. Our time with each other is gone. Is already passed. But parliamentary debate just keep those memories, and as long as I can get to parliamentary debate, I will keep doing it. I think I just have a year left before I graduated, and after I graduate, I will not able to compete anymore because most of the competition is not for the graduated people. But yeah, I want to enjoy and I want to compete in parliamentary debate as much as I can, no matter how much I lose because it never lose. I it's always a win. I just want to like enjoy my university life with debate that I really love, which is parliamentary. And For my higher teacher, I think we can meet each other again, but I really hope your final paper is goes well, and your life is goes well because you just left a really good lesson and memories in my life, and I'm so grateful for that, and I'm so thankful for every lesson that you gave me, and thank you for be so patient to be my teammate, especially to guiding me toward through the case building, through the debate, and through whatever from the even from last year when you are still teaching me, and I'm still that student with a blank hat. I'm so thankful. Thank you so much for be part of my life, even though it's the session is already come to an end. I'm so grateful for everything. I think even though the time and the real people go live your life because people come and go, I believe that memories will stay forever, and that's what I believe, and I will keep this memory forever when I go to become a grandma someday. It's still like become the memories that I will always proudly tell my grandson and granddaughter about, and how much I'm grateful to meet you guys, Caldeco, to meet my higher teacher, to meet my teacher, to meet my teammates, to meet my rivals in Kdmi, and everyone. I'm so grateful for everything and this amazing experience. I always pray for the best thing to happen to your life, and yeah, wish you guys luck in your life, and take care. Please don't forget about me. I will not never forget about you guys, and I'm so thankful. Thank you for this amazing experience. Surely Allah that writing this amazing story. I am so thankful and grateful for everything, and yeah, thank you so much for everything, and maybe see you in next lifetime, because yeah, see you next lifetime. I think I still want to reconnect again with you guys, but because it's not in this lifetime, maybe with at least in the hereafter, at least I still want to talk and have fun again like we used to do in academy. Take care.